Several manga and anime have had some bad characters over the years, for whatever reason. Be they pure fucking evil, badly written, or just plain annoying. Sometimes it's entertaining, but in a series like Attack on Titan, a badly written character can stand out like a sore thumb. I don't normally do videos like this, but I just cannot keep quiet because there is one character in particular who stands as the epitome of terrible characters. Gabi Braun. From her introduction, Gabi Braun has slowly but surely gone from a bland character to an unlikable one to the worst and most hated character in the series. And as someone who has followed the series from the beginning, this will be my attempt to explain why Gabi Braun is the worst. And for the sake of providing a valid argument, I'm saving any Sasha-related reasons for much later. First and foremost, she's a Mary Sue. In the very first chapter we see her in, she is arrogant and full of herself, saying she'll be the one to free the Eldians. Sort of like a certain someone we've been following from the beginning, but more on that later. This 12-year-old kid is hailed as the big hero who will be the saving grace of Eldians in Liberio. She comes off as too perfect and is deliberately written by Isayama to not be challenged in any way. Then there was that time in that chapter when she found the Survey Corps' maneuver gear, and in just a few pages she used it like a fucking pro, rolls onto the ship, and BAM! Shoots an enemy soldier. First of all, if Zeke, the warrior chieftain, didn't know how to use the Survey Corps' equipment 4 years ago, how the fuck is some 12-year-old brat supposed to see it and just know how to use it? Especially since it took Eren and crew years to master it in the beginning. And since I mentioned Eren before, it brings me to my second point. Gabi is very blatantly a female carbon copy of Eren Yeager. I don't know about you, but I find mini-me's to be cheap and lazy forms of writing, and Gabi takes the cake on this one. Granted, nearly all of the Marleyan characters are a product of, oh goody, after a 4-year time gap we can see our main heroes again, oh wait, just kidding, here are some crappy kids who are flat and boring that no one cares about. But Gabi is a special case. Swearing to kill the faceless enemy, reckless beyond belief, disrespectful to the people around her. Sound enough like Eren for you? Key difference though. The first time we see Eren take another life, it's protecting Mikasa from her abductors. Eren did what he had to do to protect people he cared about. Gabi's first kill? Throwing a bomb at an enemy train, then laughing her ass off like a sadistic bitch. And not the cool kind either. Look, I get she's supposed to be Marley's version of Eren, but the author just did not do a good job with it. The Marley arc as a whole is plagued with shitty writing, but to blatantly copy and paste story elements he already did in the beginning without adding anything new or interesting to them? No thanks. Also, she's not only selfish, but lacks any kind of positive character development. I know what you're thinking. It's too early in the story, you're not giving Isayama enough time, pacing, all that, but here's the thing with Gabi. We've been getting the same annoying shit for 15 or so chapters without anything positive to show for it. She treats her friends like shit, especially Falco, who's probably the only one besides Reiner who legitimately likes her. She arrogantly says she's too cute to be sacrificed. Oh, and let's not forget that even after Willie Tybur explains the truth about Marley's quote-unquote heroes, she's still daft as fuck and can't figure out why the Waldians are attacking her. Granted, 2 of her friends died, but they were pretty bland characters anyway. And after 90 plus chapters of watching the main characters suffer, I legitimately cannot give a flying fuck about Marleyan casualties. I, for one, was glad when Eren came out and started slaughtering Marleyans, even if they were Liberio Eldians among them. But back to Falco, he's pretty much the voice of reason where he or Gabi are stranded on Paradise Island, and Gabi still treats him like shit. Then there's when she was on the Browse family farm and Sasha's parents feed them. When her mom pats her head, the bitch slapped it away. Totally ungrateful. I so want them to find out she was the one who killed Sasha and watch them turn on her, but that didn't happen. That image of Mrs. Browse patting Gabi's head, that literally disgusted me to see them under the same roof, and I swear to God, I literally gagged when I saw this image. It was truly disgusting. I'm also going to add that compared to other female characters, Gabi gets the royal treatment from the author for absolutely nothing. Annie started to get interesting, then she got frozen in a crystal and is still frozen even now. Sasha didn't get much development after she saved Kaya, but she was a much-needed hopeful presence in the series. Then she dies. Historia becomes queen, but then is forced to carry someone else's kid like a barefoot and pregnant housewife. Let's not even get into Mina and Nanaba or Petra. Mikasa, okay. She gets a pass since we've learned a lot about her over the years, and she's still a fucking badass. But Gabi just gets thrown in and suddenly she's this special little snowflake the author wants to jam down our fucking throats when there is nothing positive or likable about her to justify that. It's honestly outrageous that we have to deal with this piece of trash character. And last but not least, Sasha. Now, before I say anything further, I'm not against main or even major characters dying when it's their time. I was definitely sad in One Piece when Ace died, but I don't hate Kanu, however the fuck you pronounce it, but I don't hate him for it, as weird as that sounds. I was definitely sad in Ruby when Pyrrha died, but I don't hate Cinder for it either. Here's the thing though, with Akainu and Cinder, there are no pretenses. Whether you like them or loathe them, no one's pretending that they're not pure fucking evil. That's not the case with Gabi. She's being presented as some kind of hero for what she did when, in reality, she's nothing more than an evil little murder bitch who took Sasha away and, frankly, the author fucked up big time. Maybe Sasha was a joke character, but she didn't deserve to die. The author never really seemed to like her, and from the moment Sasha spared Gabi, it seemed the author was dead set on having Gabi replace Sasha. But here's the thing. The trade-off was not worth it. Not worth it. To take a well-established and beloved character like Sasha and replace her with an utterly garbage character like Gabi, who offers nothing new or interesting to the story, was the stupidest move the author could make as a writer, and trust me, he has been slipping ever since he introduced Marley into the mix, and basically reduced Titans to just another factor in global politics instead of a natural threat. Did I mention the Marley arc was the worst in series and again plagued with shitty writing? Yeah, I thought so too. Point is, prior to Sasha, I only hated Gabi. I didn't truly despise her or literally want her dead until she killed Sasha. No joke, I have never wanted anyone, real or fictional, to die more than Gabi Braun. And that's that, folks. My take on why Gabi Braun is not only a terrible character, but one of the most horrendous characters in any series ever. Fuck you, Gabi Braun. Fuck you.